Lock, stock and barrel. They were the words from the Premier as she guaranteed to implement integrity reforms from the Coldrake review. But tonight she stands accused of walking away from the promise after changes to the way complaints about public servants are handled.
1 year ago, the Premier described the Coldrake report as a government health check, putting public service bullies on notice as she committed to the recommendations.
I embrace it. It doesn't trouble me. I embrace it. Lock, stock and barrel.
But the Premier is accused of walking back on Recommendation 6, the establishment of a single clearinghouse for complaints with capacity for the complainants and agencies to track progress and outcomes, after announcing her intentions in Parliament.
The intent is for us to work together to have a clearinghouse for complaints, Mr Speaker.
But that clearinghouse will never be built. The Premier now saying this was thoroughly investigated but was found to be unviable, both financially and technologically. Bailey's office asks the Transport Department to delete the total project cost from public communications.
You can't get a more black and white example of the need to reform integrity in this state than the red pen under Mark Bailey's name.
Tim Arvia, 9 News.
An update now on a story that shocked Queenslanders. An investigation into how an Ipswich woman was treated following a miscarriage has been finalised. Jessica.
The government arguing a new complaints website will effectively do the same thing.
It just is not the right solution to have a virtual inbox rather than an independent clearinghouse.
The Premier is about to embark on a 3-day trip to regional Queensland and wasn't available to take questions about the integrity reforms. The opposition says she still has plenty of explaining to do about a multi-billion-dollar rail cost blowout. David Crisafulli pouring scorn on government claims they weren't trying to cover it up with this email obtained by 9 News, in which Transport Minister Mark Bailey's office asks the Transport Department to delete the total project cost from public communications.
You can't get a more black and white example of the need to reform integrity in this state than the red pen under Mark Bailey's name.
Tim Arvia, 9 News.